Welcome back to Crime Podcast, where we dive deep into the eerie world of crime and investigation. I'm your host, Jay, and in this 6th episode, we're exploring one of the most perplexing cases in recent history, the Amerithrax or Anthrax investigation. So, grab your headphones, settle in, and let's unravel this mystery together. First, let's set the stage. The Amerithrax incident refers to the anthrax attacks that took place in the United States in the weeks following the tragic events of September 11, 2001. These attacks sent anthrax-laced letters to media outlets and government officials, creating a wave of panic and fear. But what sparked this investigation, and why is it significant? Today, we'll explore those questions along with the objectives of our discussion. Let's dive into the timeline of these harrowing events. It all started with initial attacks in 2001, where anthrax spores were mailed, leading to 5 deaths and 17 infections. The response from authorities was swift, but it quickly became clear we were dealing with something much deeper than just a simple act of terror. It was a public health crisis that had the nation on edge. Now, what is anthrax, you ask? It's a serious infectious disease caused by the bacterium. It comes in different forms, such as cutaneous, inhalation, and gastrointestinal, with inhalation being the deadliest. The strain involved in the attacks was the Ames strain, a name that became infamous during this investigation. Let's discuss its characteristics and why it matters. The FBI formed a task force that would utilize every resource imaginable. Initially, they explored public leads and started interviewing potential witnesses. Forensic analysis played a crucial role here, helping investigators piece together the puzzle of this troubling case. As the investigation unfolded, 2 names emerged at the forefront: Stephen Hatfill and Bruce Edwards Ivins. Hatfill was instantly labelled as a suspect, primarily due to his background and proximity to the investigation. The scrutiny he faced from both the media and the public was immense, eventually leading to legal battles and public exoneration. On the flip side, we have Bruce Ivins, a scientist deeply embedded in anthrax research. His tragic death in 2008 left many questions unanswered. Was he truly the mastermind behind the attacks? Let's explore Ivins' role and the behaviors that led to allegations against him. Scientific forensics took center stage in proving crucial leads. Techniques like microbial forensics provided insights that were previously unimaginable. With advances in genetic analysis, investigators managed to trace the anthrax spores back to their source. The implications of these findings were monumental, reshaping the understanding of bioterrorism in America. With any high-profile investigation, controversies arise. Critiques of the FBI's methods and public perception during this time were rampant. The ethical considerations, how the suspects were treated by both the media and the public, remain a significant part of this narrative. As the dust settled, the Amerithrax investigation was instrumental in reshaping US biosecurity measures. New legislation was put in place aimed at preventing future attacks. We'll touch on the lessons learned and how this investigation impacted policies surrounding biological threats. As we wrap up this episode, it's clear that the Amerithrax investigation is far from a resolved mystery. It raised more questions than it answered, leaving us to wonder about the true motivations behind these attacks and the toll it took on the nation. Thank you for joining me today on Crime Podcast. If you found this episode enlightening, please subscribe and share with fellow true crime enthusiasts. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious.